Walk it like I talk it, 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 walk it like I talk it.
Okay, gang stars. Okay, who got here? 1, 2, 3 first. India said, I want my title, gang star. Okay. Yes, the gang stars. Yes, 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 yes. Who got here? 1, 2, 3 first? It would be India. It would be JS. And it would be Golden Pearl. Okay. Gang stars. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Um, I was reading some of the comments. I'm gonna have to do. We haven't done addressing the comments in a minute. Maybe by Friday, we will just read some comments, our comments and comments at large. If you have any comments that are funny that stuck out to you out in the YouTubes, let me know. Send me a screenshot and we'll talk about them. Of course, uh everything is confidential, so just send it to me. And I don't put any names to anything. So but if there's a comment out here you think I need to see or read, or is funny, it's a kiki, anything like that, just send it on so we can talk about it one day this week. So send me your thoughts or some thoughts and opinions out from out and about. Okay, that's number one. Number two, yesterday was funny. Um, I was listening back to that a little bit last night. I didn't listen to the whole thing because I couldn't, but um, girl, Keisha was going through it. It was, I've never seen someone who just got married so confused about what's going on. You's married now. Let me tell you something. Married life is very different. Once you get that paperwork. Once you get that paperwork, baby, it takes it to a whole nother level. Even though children, it took me a minute to let it soak in, like, I actually am a mother right now. I mean, obviously it was pretty quick because they were like, here, take care of your baby. But just like, wow, I'm a mother and we are parents was pretty daunting. But the transition from girlfriend or baby mom to wife was interesting. So, but anyway, we're not here to talk about that today. Um, there was something I did see yesterday. We're not going to park over here cuz she's back onto her bullshit and I'm back not super interested, but I thought it was funny. Um cuz we hit live so much, like I feel like we're caught up on live for a while. But I did see her on her channel. She went live. I went to see if she was talking about something. Girl, she was opening up a stack of Amazon packages. Now, who, what, I have no idea, but I'm just telling you, the people should feel pretty bad. I was going to say dumb and stupid, but I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. But I'm thinking to myself, this lady tricked y'all. Not only did she trick you, she tricked you. Y'all tricked on her. Y'all sent her all, like, she's over here ordering Amazon. She's restocking her refrigerator. She's buying toys for the kids, for the cats. It's just absolutely, if I can find it, I'm trying to skim through right now where I saw it. It was like it wasn't like a room full of packages or anything, but it was I mean, I get a monthly Amazon order. I do subscribe and save, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not in the same position as her. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I wasn't just begging on the internet for people to buy me stuff. You know what I'm saying? Um, Send me money for a hotel room and that I was pregnant and homeless. So the fact that she's getting her Amazon order in, baby. Now, was that her yesterday? No, but that was Liv was tripping on Valentine's Day. Where is I don't think it's in this video. Girl, she had all that stuff lined up. I'm thinking to myself, her subscribers must really hate her right about now. The ones that were going to sleep with tears in their eyes, crying, all kinds of foolishness. Um, they don't know how much Liv likes to play on this internet. Now, do I think Liv slept in her car? I wouldn't put it past her. Why not? She might have been like, "We're having fun, kids. Just use your blanket. You're fine. You're fine. Just go to sleep. Go to sleep. Mommy's got to make this money." And then she got this crazy wig on. Where's the Did you guys see her opening up all that Amazon yesterday? Hold on. I mean, it's not like she was opening up from Nordstrom or Gucci or like she actually went real shopping, but it was just like, girl, you didn't even have money to damn near wipe your ass. It's this wig for me. Hold on a second. Let me share my screen. I wish I would have saved it. Mm, okay. So she put this little wig on. Where was it that this live is only like 4 or 5 hours, so it's like, my god. And I'm saying only 4 or 5 hours because it's extremely long. I don't see it. I can't find it, but she's back on her bullshit. If you've been watching, you already know. I feel like I'm going to have problems with lagation. I'm not really sure. I'm sure I have more than my fair share of tabs open, so I know that that has something to do with it. Let me see. I'm sure there's something I need to close out because I've got a lot of tabs open and it's affecting my ability to run smoothly. I'm closing some stuff out right now because I'm getting like a bunch of lag. You guys, some of your favorite housewife is out of jail. Anybody whose fave is Karen Huger, the Lush, who was arrested for drunk driving. We watched that over here. Oh my god, that was the best body cam video of 2024. That was the absolute best. It's the best of 2024 and 2025. She got out of jail. Was it? Yes, yesterday. We didn't get a chance to talk about that on Real Talk Bougie, but we might talk about it just like a little bit. But yeah, she's out of jail. I'm sure she's happy. Okay. I hope this helps. Okay. Anyway, I can't find it. Maybe it was the day before. Okay, it might have been the day before. Is anybody still watching this?
No. Did you eat all your oranges?
I'm sorry. She needs to go back and get in the
Okay, you
car for
better
me to
sit
be
down.
interested, because live in that disgusting apartment is not interesting to me at all. It's on some next. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let me just see if I can find it really quick. It's not that. It could be this, because it's like AJ got a new toy.
I got the magic pills right here, honey. What happened? Oh, yeah? Oh, you want to take your baby?
Okay.
Why are you holding your stroller like that? You're knocking your baby all out of your stroller, girl.
All right, I'm going to try one more. If not, we're going to pivot, because I'm not really here to talk live today too much anyway. Jasmine went grocery shopping, and I was absolutely shocked what she purchased. And I was like, I have to alert Bougie Gang immediately. Is this one? The stalking is getting out of control. Oh.
Okay. I can show her photo again for sure. Make sure you guys screenshot it. Maybe make some copies. Put it around your neighborhood just in case she lives around you. Hide your kids. AJ, give me my phone right now. 5.
What is she talking
4.
about?
Thank you so much.
I want my phone.
No, you get your EC.
No,
Okay.
I want
So let's see what this girl said.
Is she back to showing people's pictures
She's
again?
one of these. Okay, she's one of these.
What is she doing?
She said, B word. I am always going to find you. Stop. First of all, it's not.
What happened?
It's not TOO. It's not TOO. It's not. I'm always going to find you. Stupid. Poor thing.
The fact of Liv correcting someone's grammar is stupid. I hate to say it like that, but that's just what it is. They should feel pretty dumb. I wish I could find that video, but look at this. Do you see this lagging? The lagation going on? I probably need to restart or something. I'm not sure what's, because I'm plugged in. I'm not even on Wi-Fi. I wonder if I pull this out and click out of this tab, is that going to help me? Because maybe I had too many tabs open and I just closed like a whole entire thing with a ton of tabs. If If you're on Wi-Fi, try plugging into your router. I am plugged into my router. It's giving me a message, you guys. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know. It might. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm having some technical difficulty. Anyway, that's what was going on with her over there. So it was weird. And it wasn't weird, but it was, I mean, it wasn't giving a week and a half ago. You had people with the impression that you were on the streets. That's what that was strange. And then just to kind of show up like everything is okay. That was another kind of like, oh, really? Is that what we're doing? You see this? It's going in and out. Okay, let's see. Let me close out a couple of things. I'm not sure what happened. Let me close out. Let me see on my monitor. Can you guys see, or is it loading on your side? Let's see. It's giving me like an error message. Okay, it's back now. This is weird. Okay, it's lagging. I don't know what's going on. I almost feel like I need to restart my computer, but it was loading. Okay. Well, we can see what happens if it's like it's back now, but it's going superly duperly very slow. I'm not sure what's going on over here. I wish she would clean up her homepage and update it to something current, because it's like a lot of just stuff that's old. All right, let's just go back to this one.
But I'm about to.
Is she started? I was about to say, is she shopping with a cart like that? Is she? What kind of store is that where they don't have? Oh, she's at Aldi's and she bought her own little cart thing. Oh, maybe she's shopping for other people. Maybe she's doing Instacart. Is that what that is? I haven't been to Aldi in a minute. It's been a while. I'm so sick of her music. It's like, would you please stop? By the way, this video is called Huge Announcement, and I'm going to just spoiler it. The huge announcement is that Kaylin made the volleyball team. I don't know why she wants to keep telling, when you look, there's nothing wrong with like, oh, she's playing volleyball, Ava's doing cheerleading, Maya is doing gymnastics and track. That's cool. But sometimes it's good to just keep it to yourself. Sometimes, but if that's what she wants to do, she wants everyone to know what her kids are doing. Cool. Just don't be mad. I feel like, is she shopping for someone else? Look at this. I have one of those. And it's so annoying in the trunk of my car. It's very helpful, especially if you do sports stuff and you have to lug stuff around, or like when I was doing boosters, it was very helpful to be able to bring stuff in and out of the school, or like when I would have to go do concessions and stuff. But damn it, I get tired of that stuff being in my car.
All right, so
Like your your chairs for when you go to games, like the football games, especially when I did boosters, we did concessions at the football games sometimes, soccer, and then yeah, girl, all that stuff in my trunk is ridiculous.
I'm currently taking orders. And I had a long grocery shopping order. It was stressful, but I got it done. And she was really grateful. I did everything that she's asked, and I was just really a good, okay shopper for her. But taking some orders, then I need to go get some stuff to cook for dinner tonight.
Girl, she doesn't want to talk about that. They're probably no, you know what I'm saying? I think Amaya typically gets good grades. Kaylin, I'm gonna just venture to guess she's probably average. I think Amaya might do better than average. Kaylin might be right on average. And baby, them littles, girl, we're not gonna even talk about that. You know what I'm saying? They're cute. And I'm sure they're doing the best they can. You know what I'm saying? They got Jasmine and Philip for parents. So we're not, you know what I'm saying?
Child,
They got
things we do.
Philip
So,
Davis,
back at
the
the
sexual
house, went to the
offender,
grocery store, got a
for
couple groceries.
daddy.
I will
Girl,
show you everything that I got. Kind of trying to hurry up. It is, what time is it?
we're not gonna talk about them
1:40. I'm gonna
churn,
make like some
okay?
lunch, and
They
then
are doing the best they can, and God bless them. They got these two fools for parents, and baby, it's not their fault.
yeah, I'm gonna try to get some editing done, and
But I don't
then
even
go back
know
out
if
and door.
she knows how to, like, oh, so and so's learning how to read, and this one and that one's getting good into their math. I don't even know if she knows how to give a good report. You said duly noted. You know what I'm saying? They really and truly, they probably have no idea how dumb their mom is. So poor things. But for the most part, I'm gonna say Jasmine's kids are nice kids. You know what I mean? Legendary is very vocal. But for the most part, the kids are good. I mean, we see her having to go pick up Aiden early all the time. Aiden doesn't seem to make it through a whole day of school, but maybe he's left that behind. You know what I'm saying? He might have left that behind. But I think, for the most part, Jasmine is the problem at the house. Like, let's be for real. Jasmine is the problem. Now, Philip, I'm sure he's a problem too. Girl, they're nice kids with dysfunctional parents. Absolutely. The fact that she wants everyone to know that Aiden had to be picked up early like 57 times, she needs her ass whooped for that. Because, girl, that's nothing but your fault. He shouldn't be at the point where he's not comfortable to be able to make it through a day of school. You should have handled that problem a long time ago if he was going to have if he's been identified as ADD or ADHD or anything. You should have been following the doctor's orders or whomever you were working with on your child to make sure he could be successful. Going home early from school is not a win at all. She should have handled that. So that's her damn fault. And it's going to be her fault if he's not successful in school. That's her fault. Her and Philip. So hopefully they have gotten, him settled and get him the resources he needs to be able to have a good successful day. So that's her fault. She needs her behind whooped for that. Oh, I gotta go. She would be mad. I gotta go. I gotta go pick up the kids. Philip called me. They want us to come pick up Aiden. I'm in the middle of working. It's like we didn't need to know all that.
trash again because my kids come home tomorrow.
I really need somebody. Tell me you get somebody. I don't care about your body. Let the way you touch my body. From the back, get body. I never tell
Wait till y'all
nobody.
see this grocery haul.
I
You
just
gonna
want to know
want
if y'all
to you
tried
gonna
this
want to drop
Alana's
kick her.
energy drink, the witch's brew.
Okay. She got herself. I'm like, are the kids even there this week? This is what you purchased? Girl, check this out.
It is so good. Like, highly recommend it. So this is just a couple things that I got. As you guys can see, I got some chicken wings.
Look at that. How many wings is that? 10 wings? So you cut the flat and the drumette, you got about 20 wings. That's not enough for 5 kids and an adult. Not to mention, if you go to Sam's, at least at my Sam's, I can get a pack with like 20 full wings in it for maybe it's like $14. It's like $14 or $15 for a pack of wings. Look at this. It's loading again. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Let me close. Let me close these two, which this shouldn't be making a difference, but let me close those 2 documents. Okay.
And I
$9.14.
I got this macaroni.
Girl, she got some damn. We getting ready to throw this away. You know, when they put the yellow or orange tag on something, that means today's the last day to get it before they throw it in the trash. She runs and goes and buys a little tray of macaroni for $3.50 when she could have made that at home herself.
Cheese, it was on sale for $3.41. It hit, okay.
It
I also got this
hits.
meat lover lasagna, just a quick little lunch. And I got some of this wine, y'all. I just need
Girl,
some.
she got herself a old school glass jug. Use it to save your pennies jug of wine. Look at that thing. Hold on.
Cents. It hit, okay.
It
I also got this
hits.
meat lover lasagna, just a quick little lunch. And I got some of this wine, y'all. I just need some.
Girl, you may as well have got some Taylor.
Just a quick
little Taylor port.
And
she got herself a whole bottle of sangria. Jasmine getting ready to get it. Jasmine doesn't usually sit in the house and drink alone. That's giving Chris recommendation, because you know Chris likes a fruity wine selection. Chris gonna come over there, have that strong ass sweet wine with her, and beat the brakes off her ass. Call it, he's going to go visit his son, and he's going to go and handle Jasmine's square behind, give her what she needs, and go on about his business, go home. Jasmine definitely is buying that because she's entertaining. Oh, okay, let's see. Let's let it get back. What do you think about Peyton trying to have reaction channels taken down? Is she trying to have reaction channels taken down? I think she was upset because someone talked about her daughter, but as far as her having reaction channels taken down, did she have reaction channel taken down? Did she say that? I saw the short that everyone else saw, and I think she was upset. You know, I mean, I've had situations, and sometimes you can be upset. Sometimes you can take stuff, you know, and keep it pushing. And sometimes you had your limit. I don't know. You know what I mean? I haven't talked to her about it. But I think that there's plenty of people who get mad about stuff and they do what they feel is the right thing to do at the time. I don't, you know what I mean? I walk my own path on YouTube. I don't really try to get involved in the decisions of other people, what other people do, and how other people react to what other people do. If she feels like that's what she needed to do at that channel as you might think they do, it could trigger if somebody, let's say somebody complains about a channel and it triggers like a review of the channel and they find that the channel is not advertiser friendly or they feel like there's problems there, then there's problems there. So one content creator is not going to get a channel taken down just because they complain, unless somebody does something absolutely like a gross misuse of having a platform. So I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know the history of, of the particular situation, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't really sit and pay attention to what anyone else has going on their reaction channels. I pay attention to one reaction channel, and that's mine. So if somebody hurt Peyton's feelings or they were out of line, that's something that they got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure I've hurt somebody's feelings before. You know what I mean? Um, or not. But yeah, if it went over the line, then, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on it because I didn't see what happened other than seeing Peyton Short, where she said that there was a situation with a particular channel and she was not happy with it. Right. Like I don't really talk about stuff. Um, like, but for instance, and I had someone about a week or within the last 2 weeks, I've probably gotten about 4 threatening messages on my channel. Like just in my comments, you'll never someone could have seen them. At least one I know was visible. The other ones were blocked for words and things like that, where specifically they threatened, there was some threatening words including my child, my husband, stuff like that, just because I react to mommy bloggers. I do reaction videos. They felt like they want to uh say a few words. Girl, you know I don't even know what to say. Everybody handles their stuff different. People feel attacked, people feel violated. Some people are going to handle it one way. People feel attacked, people feel violated. Someone else is going to handle it another way, right? Um so whatever Peyton felt like she needed to do, I'm going to say I support whatever she felt like she needed to do because that's how she felt. That's how she felt. I'll never say Wintrust. Girl, I don't even know. A nameless, faceless somebody. That's nothing new. You know what I'm saying? Uh I wouldn't have even talked about it if someone hadn't somebody random. No, no offense to the person who asked the question, but people will come from out the bushes and drop a question because they want to hear people say something. I don't know React with Z. I know the one time when her channel was brand new, she dropped that footage with Gina and Chelsea that was hilarious when Gina fell her ass down the stairs. They were drunk it was just the raw video from the Instagram. And that thing was so funny. And her channel was new. And I remember we used some of that footage, especially Gina falling down the stairs, and it was hilarious. Um, as far as what else has been going on over there, you guys know I have my own channels, and I really try not to mind anyone's business, because the history of, getting on YouTube and then being friendly with people in a sector doesn't do anything but make trouble. So I keep my business very private. I don't really share a whole lot of who I talk to or who I'm friendly with. You guys know that I have a friendly relationship with Peyton. I like Peyton. I support Peyton. And nobody is perfect out here. But if somebody were to come and try and drag my daughter, I would be pissed. You know what I'm saying? And that's nothing against React with Z. She may not have even said it to be malicious or meant it in the way it was taken, but sometimes some things, especially when it's an adult who pretty much is a solo act on her channel. Kyron is very quiet. You might see her in the background. She's not really trying to be too much into the camera. So it's almost like it might have felt something like a drive-by shooting or something. It might have felt like like and I think that may have been how it was taken. That might not have been the intent. You know what I mean? So Peyton felt some type of way about it. So what she did, I do not know. What she did specifically, I don't know anything about. But if that took someone's channel down, I hate that for that person, because putting up a channel and making content that is entertaining and informative is not easy, and good, right? Is not easy. So when you get your channel taken down, I'm sure that is not pleasant at all. So, but like I said, as much as someone could say I don't mind my business, I really mind my business. Me making some commentary about somebody's grocery haul, trust me, is not me minding their business. You know what minding someone's business is, and I'm not out here. I don't care about what any of these people do. Why would they do that? The same reason why they do it on Facebook, or they go do it at work. Don't you know anybody? I don't know what your situation is, Elizabeth, but have you ever been to a job? Any of you, if you're young and you're here, this may not have ever happened to you, but back in the day, there used to be people who would come to work and tell all their business, down to their husband had an affair, or they're messing around with the guy down the street, or get everybody involved in talking about somebody who wears their pants too tight, or smells like onion, or they're mad at the boss. There is always someone at every job site. There might be 2, 3, 4, or 5 who talk about their business, right? This is someone's job. It's not your job, Elizabeth, but this is someone's job. And also, some people don't have anybody to talk to. They don't have any friends. Their family is tired. Somebody told them to shut the fuck up. Or they feel like, you know what? I just saw someone go viral telling all their business. I got a few cute stories to tell. Let me tell my business. You know what I mean? It could just be somebody who is a blabbermouth all the way to somebody who just wants to go viral, like Peach. Peach doesn't give a fuck. Peach will shake her ass, her belly, drag her husband, all of the things in front of the camera for a coin. And it sells because she's very ghetto and raunchy with it. And people find her entertaining. People find her entertaining and they're here for it. You know what I'm saying? So it's no difference for somebody to come on YouTube and do the same thing because they don't have anybody to talk to. They don't have any friends. The friends don't want to listen. The family doesn't want to listen. Or they could just, on top of that, they could just be flat out making stuff up to go viral and think that's the way to get a check. Well, we can't say that everybody is mature and has emotional intelligence or maturity, right? You're applying your adult emotional intelligence, maturity, maybe education, upbringing, social mores to the equation. This could be somebody who was raised in a very toxic situation and they grew up toxic, they became toxic, and now they are certified toxic. So, you know what I'm saying? You just never know what people are bringing to the table. And it's almost like you got to do a drive by, just like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? If it's too, Liv is lives too much. Liv lies or Liv pretends. She creates storylines. Or on top of everything, if she says she's not lying, my answer to that is she got too much going on for me. I can't keep up and I don't want to keep up with all that. You know what I mean? Liv is very bipolar and she has way too much going on for me. And when something very specific is going on, it's interesting, like the homeless and pregnant in Florida. Girl, she could go back to that tomorrow for me because that was interesting. Live in that damn kitchen, putting on a different wig every 30 minutes and a different exercise suit, and all of her sassy talk is annoying. I don't even like it. It's annoying to me. Understand? Their definite reaction channels are not for you if it's about if it's about you, if the content, if somebody right now were live talking about me, I would not, I don't care what they're doing on there. I will not show up. There's nothing I need to hear anyone say about me. My self-esteem, self-preservation wouldn't allow it. I won't be watching. Well, Elizabeth, what do you think social media needs to be used for? Like, is there a social media, and I'm not trying to be funny. I don't mean this in a, to be sarcastic or anything like that, but what are the social media rules? People might be entertainment. You may not know it's entertainment. Like somebody who stumbles across Country Wayne, somebody might out here think that Country Wayne is real. Some people out here think Love and Hip Hop is real. Now, Love and Hip Hop is real to a certain extent because people have created drama within their real life. And sometimes it spills over. They might hook somebody up with somebody and their castmates, And next thing you know, somebody's pregnant. So it's like, oh my God, it is real. Like it's really real, right? But how many times do people in Hollywood, um, back in the day when Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie were playing Mr. and Mrs. Smith, I know Jennifer Aniston wasn't thinking that she was sending her husband off to do a contract on a movie and he was going to come back looking for a divorce, and that wasn't even part of the script. So things happen, right? Well, I don't know. I can't agree with you on that. Social media is used for whatever it's used for. Social media is a platform, is a resource, is a resource for people to be in contact with each other, spread information and entertainment. There's no okay. Right. You have to pick your entertainment. Some people might feel like true crime is not positive because it's talking about negative things that happen. You know, it's a slippery slope when there's one or two people who get to decide what's positive, what's not positive, what's entertaining, what's not entertaining. If the way you get to vote for something is by subscribing, not subscribing, answering notifications, having notifications set, not having notifications set, things of that nature, right? So, but I hear you. Right. And all of you guys are private. I mean, if you're not, look, let me tell you something. There could be someone in this chat. I'm not going to even say any names because I don't even know. I'm not saying that there is someone, but there could be someone in this chat who could be like a big YouTuber or a big TikToker or a big Instagram person, and they're private right now. We don't know who anybody is. You don't know who anybody is behind these avatars. Now, as far as the content creators are concerned, there are people that tell me all the time my stuff is not positive for many different reasons. And I don't care. You know what I mean? They don't have to watch. And I don't mean that in like a flip way. I just mean that as in ice cold. If you don't like it, then you don't have to watch because my just like my content isn't for everybody in the same way it's not, and I'm not talking to you specifically, Elizabeth. I'm just saying the people who will say that I'm wrong for this or I'm wrong for that and you shouldn't say. I feel very compelled to, I've been following some of these channels. Sometimes I talk about other channels. It just depends on how I feel or what's going on. Oftentimes, if I introduce something new, you guys might watch, might not watch. The people who come through here seem to like these particular moms. So that's what I talk about. Um, but there's others. But anyway, at the end of the day, some people feel a way about hearing like, why are you so critical about, I don't feel the need to go and critique someone's channel like, ooh, I like this, I like that, I love her hair, her makeup is this, her makeup is that. um and sometimes we do see things that are interesting, but oftentimes some of these moms who think that they're doing something, I don't know, the ones who really think they're doing something is more interesting to me. And the fact that there are people who are looking up to nonsense, like somebody who may have like 5 kids with 3 baby daddies, or and pregnant and homeless, or Jasmine, who is just went and bought a jug of wine, who doesn't think that we see and we know some of her habits, and that Chris might be coming in that back door. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think social media is the way social media is right now. Social media is becoming part of our lifestyle. Social media was like a lifestyle choice once upon a time. Now it's becoming more and more prevalent to even do business with some companies. You got to go to an app. Go to the app, select this, select that. You almost can't function. I have a neighbor. She's an older woman and she does not like social media at all. She has one of those she has an old flip phone. She has a cell phone, but she does not have a smartphone at all. And she doesn't want to download apps. She doesn't want them all up in her information. She doesn't want China knowing her data. She's basically off the grid in my like for me, because I'm on social media, all those things. I use social media. I make money on social media, all of those things. But she's off the grid, in my opinion. And but that part, I mean, she's in her 70s, right? Um, 20 years from now, when I'm in my 70s, right? You will have people who were remember when there was social media and remember when there wasn't social media. People 20 years younger than me now, who will be my age when I'm in my 70s, are going to remember growing up with social media because Facebook is like 25 years old, right? So they're going to pretty much not even remember a time without social media. And these babies right now, that's all they know. And they don't even think they call it, do they even call it social media? I guess they still do, but it's part of their life. That's how they communicate. So social media being like a special place to behave a certain type of way, that went out the window a long time ago. That doesn't even exist anymore because everything is social media. At work, you're on a Zoom. Zoom is no different from FaceTime, no different from sitting on a live stream. It's just no different. You said they won't even text anymore. Well, they don't really have to because they can talk to text and they can video conference with each other. At least videoing is a little more intimate than just texting because it got to a point where they don't really talk on the phone. Well, they don't talk like they don't voice chat. They don't voice talk or whatever they call it now. Girl. They just call it the iPad. But yeah, I don't know. To me, back to the Peyton question. Peyton, for the most part, 95% of her program is her and Preston. Kyron is barely there. If Kyron's there, she's in her room. She might be sitting in the background, type of thing. So she might just feel like, what was the point? Like, why do that? Also knowing maybe that I don't know, Kyron could be active on social media and be watching things like that. I don't know, but I think Peyton's a smart girl and she knows how to handle her life and what she got going on. So I don't think too much about it. And people get in their feelings. I'm sure Gina could be doing the same thing behind the scenes. Any of these people who get reacted on could be doing the same thing. We know Keisha stays filling out a customer service report, right? Keisha steadily is trying to get something that she doesn't like eradicated, right? Because they're mad, you know. But like I said, I'm just gonna go back to this. I really try to mind my own business. I stay busy all day minding my business. And my business does include talking about some of these channels and these videos and stuff like that. But I just I mind my business for the most part. You're not gonna. So yeah, that's what I think about that. I'm just minding my business. Whatever somebody feels like they need to do to make a situation better is it's on them. Lord knows I check out the parents of my kids' friends. Girl, did you hear about there is a public official in North Carolina. Just type it in. I can't remember his name. There was a public official in North Carolina who put cocaine in the two granddaughters' ice creams. Did you see that? Absolutely. It's not even so much you have to have a life outside of YouTube if you're doing YouTube. I mean, absolutely. But I'm going to take it a step further because everybody has a life outside of YouTube, right? You have to be a participant in it. You know what I'm saying? You have to get up from your computer, drag your ass, get out the house, go get dressed, do things because you can very easily kind of get sucked in. But to that point, you cannot make like all your friends, YouTube friends. You can't be telling people on YouTube like your business, all of those things because it is your job. It's your workplace. Oh, you saw that Scorpion? Yeah. Let me see. North Carolina public official lace ice cream with cocaine. Cocaine. Girl, that was like 5-6 days ago. Let me see. North Carolina official arrested after allegedly spiking granddaughter's ice cream with drugs. It just makes me wonder, what were you getting ready to do, sir? Did they attach the police report? You know, I love a good police report. You may not know that, but I do. Interesting. Okay, let's see. North Carolina elected official has resigned after being arrested for allegedly putting illicit drugs into ice cream that his granddaughters were consuming, police said. James Yokley flagged down a police officer at Sheetz gas station in Surrey County, North Carolina on August 8th. The Wilmington Police Department, so this was near Wilmington, which is a big beach town. Yokley told the officer that his two granddaughters, who were not identified, had found pills in their ice cream purchased at a nearby Dairy Queen, according to a police statement released Wednesday. The girls had not ingested any of the substance. The police department said preliminary field tests determined the pills were illegal narcotics. The pills were later determined to be MDMA and cocaine, according to the warrant reviewed by CBS affiliate WGPH. An investigation was opened. The police reviewed the video footage that allegedly showed Yokley, 66, placing the pills in the ice cream. He had been acting as the girl's guardian for the weekend, WGPH reported. Police did not share a possible motive. The investigation is ongoing. Like, why would he do that and then report it? That's weird. You would think that he would just do it and have his way of whatever he was trying to do. Yokley was arrested and charged with contaminating food and drink with a controlled substance and felony child abuse, the police department said, and also was charged with possession of a Schedule 1 narcotic. Yokley was transported to New Hanover County Detention Center and later posted a $100,000 bond. Yokley had been selected as the lead of the Surrey County Board of Elections in June. He first became a member in 2023. He resigned on Thursday following calls to step down. The State Board of Elections said in his resignation letter, he wrote, I remain prayerfully confident that I will be exonerated of all accusations levied against me. Okay. Hold on. I don't know. My computer's acting funny. This is the Wilmington Police Department. Grandpa was over here. I don't know what he was trying to do, but I'm sure his kids have got to be very disappointed. This is the Wilmington Police Department's Facebook page. And they said on August 8th, while on patrol, Wilmington police officer were flagged down by James Yokeley at the Sheets gas station, 2517. It's weird that he would do it and then maybe he got nervous after he did it. Mr. Yokley informed the officer that his two juvenile granddaughters had found two hard objects at the ice cream and they recently purchased at Dairy Queen located on Orleander Drive. Medical personnel checked the two juveniles. They determined that they had not ingested any of the substances. The two pills were collected and preliminary field tests conducted, not ingested any substances. The two pills were collected. Oh, sorry, I lost my place. The two pills were collected and a preliminary field test was conducted. Indicated that the pills were illegal narcotics. Those pills have since been sent to the state lab. WPD detectives were notified and opened an investigation. Weird, right? There's his mugshot. Look at the reactions. Crazy, right? Girl. Why would he do that? That was weird. But he's obviously crazy. Something's wrong with him. You put it in their ice cream only to call the police and say it's in the ice cream. So maybe he was trying to take down the Dairy Queen. Maybe he didn't like those people. I have no idea. Very crazy. Nobody knows. They'll figure it out. It's sad that you can't. It's just sad the way the world is right now. I don't want to say you can't trust anybody, but you just have to be very careful. It's really sad because maybe the parents, trusted Pop to take the kids for the weekend, and here he is doing God knows what. You know what I mean? Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm getting ready to go watch another crazy grandparent named Donna Adelson because I got to get caught up. I was super duper behind yesterday and didn't get to see all of court, and I missed some of it. And then I had to get caught up on Ernest Williams and all of that stuff. So yeah. Anyway, you guys, and then I'm gonna try to figure out what is slowing down my computer. So otherwise, I'm going to have to use my other computer. About what trial? Donna? Poopy Pie, do you follow Real Talk Bougie? I've done probably 5 or 6 episodes about the Donna Adelson trial. Yeah, I'm already following it. Yes. Over on Real Talk Bougie. I won't put that over here. Not because it's, what I mean? I don't talk about the news too much over here. That's why I created Real Talk Bougie. Go over there. Go over there, and I need to do an episode about yesterday's court, but I hadn't even finished it yet. And then we'll get, but I'm doing updates. Yeah. Go to if you're not into Ernest Williams, that's fine. Just go to the Hot Topics playlist, and those are stories outside of Ernest Williams. But yeah, it's not a dedicated Ernest Williams channel. It's just that channel popped off with the Ernest Williams coverage. But I didn't even know who that man was when I started that channel. But it just so happened that him and Shirley Strawberry, you know, had that drama, and I did talk about it over here some, because when it first happened, that channel was not monetized yet, and I was kind of splitting the content between that channel and this channel until that channel got monetized. Once that channel got monetized, I pretty much moved everything over there. But I do hot topics, like news stories, trials and stuff like that. That's where I do like reactions and commentary over there on that stuff. So anywho, ooh, where am I? Okay. I was like, wait a second, where's my circle? Okay. Wendy's next. Yes, Wendy's next. Thank you, India. I finally watched her jail transport video last night. I hollered. Donna is a mess. Did you see the one Charlie, the Charlie one that Tanika 2 Cents posted? I don't know what's going on right now. Hold on, see. Is Donna on this? Donna's supposed to testify. Charlie is supposed to testify. I think her lawyers are horrible. I don't think that they are helping her. I'm wondering, are we going to be surprised and like, oh, really? That was their strategy? But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to all come together or not. They have some lady on the stand right now. I don't know who she is. I'm scanning through it right now. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get caught up. I need to, before the whole day goes by and then I miss the whole entire proceedings. Don't say you know what? She shouldn't testify, right? But desperate times cause for desperate measures, and she's on some desperate measures right now. At the end of the day, she is going to get life in prison. If she can save herself, if she can convince one person that maybe there's reasonable doubt, maybe she can hang a jury or do something, but I don't see it. Her team sucks. Oh, that's Wendy's divorce attorney. I hadn't, I've been talking to you guys, so I hadn't been able to click in and hear what's going on. All right, you guys, have a wonderful day. Hit the thumbs up. I'll see you guys next time. What's going on here? Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to let y'all go. Take care. Have a great day, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, guys.
Walk it like I talk it. 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 Walk it like I talk it.